Good job, Van.
Just say your name and then let's go.
Yeah, I'm Michael Chamberlain. I'm a leader of the PSU Cuba Solidarity, Portland State University Cuba Solidarity Club. And our club has two goals. One is to end the U.S. economic war, whether you call it an embargo or whether you call it a blockade against Cuba. And the other thing is to to educate the U.S. public about the Cuban reality, because we've been victims of decades, of more than 60 years of anti-Cuban propaganda that tries to make all the problems in Cuba look like they're the fault of the Cuban government, instead of admitting that Cuba's economy is suffering because of the U.S. economic sanctions. The U.S. government says that the Cuban leadership blames their own mistakes on the blockade. But if they really believed that, what they would do is end the blockade immediately and take away any possible excuse that the Cuban government could have for Cuba's economic problems. The U.S. government doesn't believe that. They know that Cuba will flourish without these economic sanctions. What they're really afraid of is just that. Noam Chomsky had a saying that is the danger of a good example. And that is, countries around the world have been watching Cuba, and many of them hoping that Cuba can survive the US attacks. If Cuba can, if it can stand up to the United States and still chart its own course, its own future, where it puts human needs in front of corporate profits, then there are many other countries who are going to consider doing the same thing. That's what the United States is afraid of.
I agree. Thank you so much, Mike.
Sure thing.